Hello blog people, it's Sam again. This is my day 2 of my hunting adventure, vacation thing, whatever you want to call it. Last night I didn't see any deer. I also freezed my toes off again. I don't actually like hunting that much. Don't tell my dad. Because it's really cold out there and it's often quite boring. And honestly, I almost dread the moment I kill a deer because then I actually have to track it, gut it, skin it, and process it, and it's actually a pain in the ass. And really, it's quite expensive when you put together all the cost of your gear and your firearms and bait and licenses and all of this stuff. It actually adds up to more than what I believe the meat is worth. The reason I do it is actually twofold. Number one, my dad rather expects it of me. I grew up hunting, and I feel almost like at this point, if I stopped, I'd let him down. Which is a stupid reason, I know, but it's part of it. It's one of the things that we bond over, and we don't bond over much. The other thing is that I like to eat venison, and I feel like a complete ass if I'm like, hey, can you just give this to me so I don't have to work for it? So I do shoot them and do all the work and stuff, but generally speaking, when I come out here to do this whole hunting thing, I'm just kind of here to make an effort, to be honest with you. So I didn't see any deer last night. I'm not heartbroken over it, because I actually read about 100 pages in Santa Olivia by Jacqueline Carey and thought about my story a bit. And so yeah. As to a progress update, being alone at hunting camp, because currently right now, no one's here except the deer. Hi, dear. My uncle's at work, my cousin's at his mom's, and my uncle's girlfriend is out shopping. So it's just me here right now. My dad is actually working. But because I have the whole house to myself and I accidentally slept in through the AM hunt this morning, I've actually been very productive. So I'm now down to having only 13 chapters left to edit. Do you know how exciting this is? Because I'm so sick of editing, I can scream. My current word count is at about 176,000, which if you're doing the math means I've cut 16,500 words, which I'm actually pretty proud of. I don't think that the agent people are still going to be pleased with me for my current word count. But it is what it is. I can only cut so much story before it's not the story I want it to be anymore. There's a lot going on. I still wouldn't say that it's boring. In fact, last night I actually did a practice compile. Scrivener has all of these different options for compiling. One of them is manuscript. I don't know if I'm supposed to use that when I submit it to people or not. But if it's manuscript, that's sort of bad news, because my compiled manuscript, which is line and a half spacing, and it's in typewriter font almost. Manuscript format, my story is over 800 pages. It's kind of ridiculous. So I don't recommend that one unless you have to use it. I tried it in fiction novel, or paperback novel, I think it was, format, and that is about 600 pages. I think that's trade paperback size, or not trade paperback. You know the little bitty novels that you see on the shelves at the bookstore? I think it's that size, because it looks a lot smaller than the format I had originally downloaded. Anyway, so I compiled that one too, and a lot of times when you send your query to agents, they'll ask for the first 5 pages. So I don't know what first 5 pages they want. Do they want my first 5 pages in a Word document, or in that tiny little paperback novel size, or manuscript format? I don't know. So anyway, I compiled it as a paperback novel, and I started reading the first 5 pages, because I'm trying to get an impression of what they're reading when I send it to them. And I couldn't put it down. I actually thought about staying up late reading my own story. Ultimately, I decided not to, because I was supposed to be waking up at 5 o'clock this morning to go hunting, and that didn't happen. But I was going to read it, and I didn't. But I felt pretty good about that. The more time I spend focused on my story and not social media nonsense, the more I feel a lot better about it. Between the reading it through again and the getting close to being done with editing, I'm starting to actually enjoy my story again, which is good. So that's where I'm at today. 13 chapters left to go. And then a brief read through to see if it sounds as wonderful as I want it to. One more update tomorrow, and then I'm back to the internet and you'll see me again. Oh, and Christmas is coming up, so Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa to all of you guys. Bye!